Liverpool's summer transfer plans are beginning to take shape, and it seems the club could be ready to make one of their boldest moves yet. With Newcastle United star Alexander Isak heavily linked but proving a difficult and costly target, the Reds are now turning their attention to a stunning 100 million rated alternative. The pursuit signals more than just squad depth. It's a statement of intent from Arne Slot's side as they look to sharpen their attacking edge ahead of the new season. If the deal goes ahead, it could transform Liverpool's forward options and spark one of the biggest transfer stories of the summer. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Arne Slot has now delivered a positive update on the fitness of Alexis Mac Allister, whose pre-season has been about regaining his fitness following injury in May. Liverpool's number 10 was a crucial part of last season's Premier League triumph, as he managed to produce incredible quality while seemingly being subject to constant running battles on the pitch. He missed the final 2 games of last season due to fitness issues though, and was not able to start a pre-season match until Monday's doubleheader against Athletic Club. Slot has now delivered a positive update, stating that he will be in the squad on Sunday against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield. The coach explained he was out for 2 months, I think, or longer, because we didn't play him in the last 4 games of the season. He trained with us since a week now, played 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So that's not a situation where you would start a player and play him for 90 minutes. Starting is possible, but definitely not for 90 minutes. Mac Allister played 27 minutes from the bench against Yokohama FM and a further 57 minutes against Athletic Club. But while he is nearing full fitness, he is still regaining match sharpness. Speaking about his injury troubles over the summer, the midfielder told club media, "It has been a long time, a difficult time, because it is never nice to be injured. But now I'm feeling good. It's just about time and getting fit because they have had a good preseason, so they are definitely in a different physical shape. So I have to get used to it again." It's hard to explain the injury because it's not just one spot that you say, "Okay, we have to focus on this." It's like 2 or 3 different things that I've been struggling with for a couple of months. At the end, we found the solution. We have been working a lot in the gym on my structure. It's hard to explain it, but as I said, now I'm feeling good. And for me, that's the most important thing. Before his issue at the end of last season, Mac Allister hadn't missed a single match through injury since December 2023, when a back problem put him out of action over the festive period. Now, in a huge £100 million deal, Liverpool are keeping a watchful eye on Bradley Barcola's situation at Paris Saint-Germain this summer. But any hopes of a swoop for the French forward may be short-lived, with the player's stance on a move to Anfield now emerging. Fresh from a relentless summer of spending, the Premier League champions have already strengthened their title-winning squad with 6 major signings, splashing around £265 million. The aim is clear: defend their crown at home and mount a serious push to conquer Europe again. Crucially, the club's hefty sales, generating around £144 million, with Darwin Núñez also close to an exit, have kept the transfer kitty healthy enough for more big-name arrivals. Their marquee ambition for the closing weeks of the window: Newcastle United's Alexander Isak. Landing the Swedish striker would smash the British transfer record for the 2nd time this summer. But with Newcastle showing no signs of softening and determined to make Isak see out the 3 years left on his deal at St James's Park, Liverpool have been forced to keep contingency plans in motion. One name firmly on that list is Bradley Barcola. Reports earlier this week confirmed Liverpool's admiration for the 22-year-old PSG star, with Fabrizio Romano even describing him as a dream target for Arne Slot. Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolieri went as far as claiming the Reds were ready to make a concrete offer. Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg has since backed up the interest, stating Liverpool do have the budget to meet the £104 million valuation, but stressed that Isak remains the clear priority. Writing on X, Plettenberg said, Liverpool are closely monitoring the situation of Bradley Barcola. However, there have been no offers or advanced talks with the player's camp at this stage. Alexander Isak remains the priority target. Should that move fall through, the club would have the budget available for a high-profile winger like Barcola. PSG, however, are unfazed. Internally, the French champions view the rumours as little more than a smokescreen connected to Liverpool's Isak pursuit. And with Newcastle in no rush to sanction a deal, reportedly happy to drag out negotiations until the final days of the window, any move for Barcola feels unlikely for now. The winger's pedigree is undeniable. Rated among the brightest young talents in Europe, Barcola faces fierce competition for minutes under Luis Enrique. Even so, the signs point to a stay in Paris. ESPN's Julien Laurent reports that PSG are prepared to reject all offers, while Barcola himself is said to be content at the Parc des Princes. Romano echoes that view, making it clear Liverpool cannot realistically land both Isak and Barcola. It's not Barcola and Isak. If they can get him, Liverpool's priority remains Isak. If Newcastle open the doors, Liverpool will go for Isak. In case that deal can't happen, Barcola is seen as the dream target internally at Liverpool. PSG, for their part, are moving to protect their asset. After Bayern Munich made an approach in June, the club have readied a huge new contract to be tabled before the window closes. The only scenario in which Barcola leaves, Romano stresses, is if he tells PSG he wants the Liverpool move. Something that, for now, appears unlikely. For Liverpool then, the focus remains fixed on Isak, with Barcola an ambitious but improbable plan B. In other news, Arne Slot has remained coy on Liverpool's centre-back plans as he offered an update on Joe Gomez's injury status after he left the pre-season tour early. Liverpool were left with only one senior specialist at centre-back in the double-header against Athletic Club after Virgil van Dijk missed out due to illness and with Gomez still sidelined. It left Wataru Endo, Andy Robertson and Trey Nyoni to take on the role, while Ryan Gravenberch was also drafted in during the trip to Asia, seeing calls for reinforcements grow. With the new season only 1 week away, Slot was asked in his pre-Community Shield press conference if he feels a new centre-back needs to arrive. He said, "What you just said, Endo, Robertson and Gravenberch can definitely play there as well. And you forgot to mention Joe Gomez. Unfortunately, he has a minor injury at the moment, but he will be back with the team very soon." So we still have numerous options that can play there. But as always, what I always say, it's the same boring answer as with players that we might bring in or not. I'm really happy with the players we already have, and we have numerous players that can play in that position. Liverpool certainly have alternative options who can play at centre-back, but for a team seeking to compete across all competitions, it is far from an ideal scenario. Gomez is currently nursing an Achilles injury he sustained during the club's time in Hong Kong, the latest in a series of unfortunate fitness setbacks for the 28-year-old. While Slot says Gomez's return is imminent, that still only leaves the club with 3 senior specialists in the position after Jarell Quansah was sold to Bayer Leverkusen. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.